Libra, welcome to your reading. So I'm going to start here. Okay. Well, we got your current energy right away. So let's see if we can get what you need to focus on. Your cards are going to pop out today. That's just how today is going to go for you, apparently. So let's get your past, your strength, I am picking up a sense of stress, but there's something where you're not, I'm just getting a sense you're not seeing everything yet. There is a lot kind of hidden beneath the surface that's going to become clear to you. And as it becomes clear to you, that stress is going to be lifted off of you. In your mind, it's almost like worst case scenario. And what the reality is nowhere near that. Not at all. Not at all. Okay, let's talk about the bottom of the deck here. Seven of Swords, this feels like it's a self-deception. Not, obviously not intentional. You're not trying to hide anything from yourself. You're not trying to misunderstand a situation here at all. But what I'm getting a sense of is that you're not seeing the entire truth. And because you're only getting part of the message or seeing part of the picture, that it's making it really hard for you to understand how things could be different. And it's because you don't have all the details. When you have all the details, then it will become clear to you why things are the way that they are, and maybe why things are moving in a certain direction. So let's see what shows up in your reading, because your cards were very active. Current energy here. So we have the Six of Pentacles showing up with the Knight of Cups. The Six of Pentacles is a card of generosity. So this feels a lot like you being open and available and wanting to share whatever it is that you have with other people. Knight of Cups, this is also moving in a direction. And so there's something about you wanting to be in this space and really needing to be in this space, because when you're in this energy of feeling generous and kind of giving to other people, there's this kind of internal reward you get for this, where you feel really good about the work that you're doing or the type of help that you're providing to other people. There's something significant about the way it makes you feel. And so this is something that you want to pursue. You do want to go down that path. We have the Seven of Wands showing up in what you need to focus on. And I'm going to highlight here, I'm getting a lot of sevens, but it's more the energy that I'm getting with the sevens, because we have the seven at the bottom of the deck. I have the seven showing up in what you need to focus on. This is a lot of spiritual energy. And so right now there's a lot of guidance. And it almost feels like it's a push onto your spiritual path, making sure that you're in alignment with where you need to be. You are. I'm getting a very strong sense that as much as you might be resisting it a little bit, you kind of also at the same time know that where you are right now is not where you're meant to be. And you're kind of moving towards this path to be in alignment on your own without kind of this strong hand of your guides really kind of encouraging you to go down that path. In your past, and this does feel like it's the recent past, we have the Scorpio energy, and this is the Death card, that death and rebirth energy. So something here has been changing, and it feels like I'm not getting a timing element on it, because I was trying to see if this feels like it was a sudden change or a kind of a slow transformation over time. What I'm actually getting is that it was more of an awakening, and the change itself was happening over a period of time, but it hit this kind of culmination point where you recognized it, because I'm actually getting both energies out of it. And it tells me that it was happening, you just weren't completely aware. And at some point this started creeping into your conscious, where you became more aware of the changes that were taking place. Eight of Cups is showing up in your strength position. And this is really about walking away from the path that you're not meant to be on towards the path that you are. I am actually picking up that pretty clearly. It's almost like once the resistance drops, or once you're able to see all of the details of a situation, it makes it a lot easier to know where you need to be. And it makes it a lot easier to walk away from the path that you don't need to be on. In your near future, I am getting the Nine of Swords with the Nine of Pentacles, or Ten of Pentacles. Nine of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. So Nine of Swords, fear, anxiety, sleepless nights. Ten of Pentacles, long-term stability. There's a lot of growth connected to this. It feels a lot like you have some sort of fear that things are going to work out the way that you want, or that they're going to work out in your best interest. I'm getting that it's going to take a lot of courage for you to really embrace this path. And this is where I'm picking up the resistance energy as well. We'll see what comes out when I clarify that, but I am getting this sense of like, you're really going to have to dig deep and embrace this new journey, this new path, and go down and do what you are meant to do here in this lifetime. And so we'll keep going, and we'll get there. We'll get there when we clarify. When I look at the external influences, I'm getting the Wheel of Fortune with the Fool. So the Wheel of Fortune, it's growth, it's prosperity. This is a positive turn of events. It's also divine timing. We've got the Fool card showing up, so this is a brand new beginning. I'm definitely getting a sense of walking through some sort of portal where you are, it's almost like it's, because I'm picturing an archway, so you are actually walking through some sort of structure, and you're leaving the past behind. It's almost getting darker behind you, and it's getting more light in front of you. And it's really, as you start to cross the threshold of this doorway, the light starts pulling you in. You're starting to see a lot of growth. I'm picking up all of the yellow that is here on that Fool card. It's pulling you in. What the universe is doing right now is it's getting you to that doorway. The resistance is you don't understand what this doorway is, what's on the other side of it, what could it possibly be? Is this going to be more of the same? This is where you're starting to question all the details, and where you're not seeing the big picture. You're not understanding how all of these things kind of click into place. In your hopes or fears, getting the King of Cups energy. So male or female, it's just the energy of the cards. I like the way the King of Cups is showing up because this is very emotionally mature. And so when it comes to whatever you're about to embrace, whatever this new journey is for you, it feels like you want to accept the responsibility. You want to enter into this with kind of the right headspace, the right heart space, and really approach it from an accountable standpoint. It's not just about, okay, well, I'm here, now what? It's like, I want to be responsible for my own actions and my emotional responses to those actions. I'm picking up that pretty strongly as well. Sitting in your potential outcome here, we do have the Knight of Pentacles. You're going to start learning things. This is the card of the student. So when it comes to all of the details and kind of getting you onto this path, getting you to this doorway that you need to walk through, the details are going to start to become clear to you. You're going to start learning all of these kind of nuances to the situation. So let's get some additional detail here. So clarifying the Six of Pentacles with the Knight of Cups, we have the Nine of Pentacles. So the Nine of Pentacles is all about your growth. I'm getting growth, prosperity, but it's a card of confidence because you're able to create your own abundance. You're able to set yourself up for whatever it is that you need. And so you're at this point now of kind of creating your own stability. And now I'm picking up why you're a little bit uneasy about maybe taking it from the Nine of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles, because you're like, well, I don't want to disrupt the balance that I've already created. I don't want to lose what I've already gained. So let's get the Seven of Wands. Seven of Cups. I mean, there's so many sevens coming out here. Lots of seven energy. You have 3 out of the 4 sevens showing up. And this here does indicate that the resistance is because you don't know what's happening. It's that lack of clarity, not being able to see everything in front of you. The Seven of Cups is a very confusing card. There's a lot happening here. You've got all these different cups. You don't know what to prioritize, and this is where the resistance is. But the details are going to become clear to you with that Knight of Pentacles energy showing up in your outcome. You are going to start to learn what is happening here and what kind of your purpose is on this path. With the Death card, I'm getting the Strength. Yeah, definitely I've been picking up the Strength card. And so the transformation, leaving the past behind, really embracing the new, does require a lot of inner strength, a lot of that inner courage that you need in order to really embrace this new beginning. With the Eight of Cups, I love the way that this is playing out. The Eight of Cups, the Hanged Man, when you're able to see things from a different perspective and you're almost kind of trusting in the process, in the journey, in whatever is unfolding here, it gives you a lot of courage to go after exactly what you want and not sit back and kind of sit in the energy of where you were. It is about moving forward. There's a lot that's coming toward you. And this feels like a lot of information. The way the Hanged Man is showing up is that you're getting that big picture. You're not getting the finer details yet, but you're getting enough of the big picture that it gives you that courage to really go after it. And so that is showing up as your strength here. The Knight of Pentacles showing up in the outcome is where you start getting all of the finer details of the situation, of what you need to do. So let's get the Ten of Pentacles with the Nine of Swords. I'm getting the Two of Cups. Yeah. Because right now you're in the space of you've done so much on your own, but part of this new journey and this new path is actually in union with another person. So it's coming together with another person, building something here long term, and you have this fear around losing the stability that you've already created for yourself, losing sight of what you've already been able to do. And so that's the fear and the anxiety. It's around something long term, building a relationship and really cultivating that here. So there's somebody around you, or there's somebody that is, they're around you, but I'm not getting a strong sense that you're together with this person, but you have an inkling that there is somebody here that you do need to be in union with. And that Two of Cups does indicate a romantic union, but it could be a different way. It could be whatever longevity looks like for you, whatever kind of relationship would be stable and grounded and something that you could cultivate over time. I'm getting a sense that you already know who this person is. It's just whether or not you're currently in union that I'm not getting. Tell me about the Fool. Page of Cups. Brand new beginning, going after exactly what you want. Having those kind of heartfelt conversations, really opening yourself up to new possibilities here. Really kind of embracing the emotional side of this entire journey. It feels a lot like you're very intellectual, and so you're always going to want to find that kind of even ground, and your emotions can easily disrupt that. And so what you do is you kind of keep it to yourself. You kind of suppress them in a way. You're going to start opening that up. You're not going to allow yourself to suppress your emotions anymore. With the Wheel of Fortune, I have the Five of Wands. All of the obstacles and challenges that you've been facing, any kind of resistance that's been showing up because you have been resisting it, you're going to overcome this. You're going to move forward. The obstacles and challenges are really kind of helping you, show you what path you need to be on. When you see the obstacles and challenges showing up on your current path, and then you kind of overcome one and three more pop up, is that really the right path for you? Or should you kind of be looking over here and kind of going over onto a different path and expressing a different kind of goal, or going after something that's a little bit different here? Because that's when the obstacles and challenges really feel like they drop. And I'm just getting the sense of drop. It's like here one minute, gone the next, when you embrace exactly what you should be doing or the directions that your guides want you to go. With the King of Cups, I'm getting the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is out here twice. Knight of Pentacles, I was looking at that card too. King of Cups, Knight of Cups. This is about you pursuing exactly what you want, what really speaks to you on an emotional level. Not holding yourself back. It feels like where you have held yourself back in the past from an emotional standpoint, as soon as you start to embrace that and you start to open up, it's almost like the floodgates open up here, and you really do want to pursue something that is emotionally fulfilling, but also understand too the impact it has on you emotionally by opening up or making different decisions. It's not a head over heart anymore. It's about getting them into an alignment. Tell me about the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Magician. This is what you're learning. You're learning all of the details. You're figuring out your path forward. The Magician energy is all about manifesting your goals and your dreams. And so as the details become more clear, so do your goals and your dreams. And then also what you need to do in order to achieve those. So Libra, this is your reading. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.